Born in London in 1904 to Irish parents, Dorothy Eady's remarkable story began at age 3. She had fallen headfirst down a flight of stairs in her home and was knocked unconscious. Accounts disagree on what actually happened next. Some say she was pronounced dead before suddenly reviving, but others claim she merely suffered a rare brain injury of some sort. Whatever the case, this incident forever altered her. For one, her speech patterns had noticeably changed, and she also began asking her parents to take her home. Sometime within a year after her accident, Dorothy's parents brought her to an Egyptian exhibit at the British Museum. It's at this point that her story truly gets strange. Wandering among the artifacts, it said she suddenly pointed to a photo and cried, "There is my home." The image was the temple of Seti I, who was the father of Ramses the Great. Dorothy insisted that she had once lived in that very building, but then noticed that something was missing, saying, "Where are the trees? Where are the gardens?" She then began joyously running around the Egyptian rooms in the museum, kissing the feet of statues, saying she was now, quote, amongst her people. Dorothy dropped out of school at the age of 16 after continuously getting in trouble for talking about her beliefs and being committed to one sanatorium after another. During this period is when Dorothy revealed something shocking to her parents. She claimed to be the reincarnation of a girl named Benchershit, who was abandoned at age 3 and raised in the temple of Seti I at Abydos, the very same building that she had pointed out in the museum when she was only 4 years old. She recounted meeting the pharaoh in the temple gardens while serving as a priestess of Isis. During this time, for a priestess of Isis to lose her virginity was a capital offense, but after becoming pregnant with Seti's child, she was ordered to stand trial. She instead chose to take her own life. At age 27, while writing for an Egyptian magazine in London, Dorothy met her husband and moved with him to Cairo, where she gave birth to her son, naming him Seti after her long-lost pharaoh lover. She soon began working with the National Department of Antiquities, and in her 50s she was given the opportunity to work along excavators in Abydos, the site where Seti I and Benchershit had become lovers. During this time, she was able to help them locate the ruins of the gardens she had described when she was a child. After this, the chief inspector from Egypt's Antiquities Department took her to Seti's temple to test her claims. Standing there in total darkness, he described a series of wall paintings to her. After each description, she would walk in the direction of that particular mural without having a single error. She had a natural understanding about hieroglyphics and about local ruins, and in 1989, the year she died, she was featured in a National Geographic documentary called Egypt: Quest for Eternity. In her old age, she knew that no Christian or Muslim cemetery would accept her because of her beliefs. With that in mind, she began constructing her own tomb in her back garden. At the last minute, health officials intervened, insisting she be given a proper burial. She was given an unwanted plot of land in the desert, but no marker was to be placed above her grave, and only a pile of rocks could stand in her place.